Welcome to the Don Sirius Show. Whether you're a curious mind or someone seeking inspiration, the Don Sirius Show is your go-to destination. We promise to ignite your curiosity and leave you with fresh insights after each episode. So subscribe, tune in, and enlighten your mind.
Oh, I was telling you a story about a man that I was with years ago when I was younger. We were not having protected sex. But anyway, he would leave his deposits in me, and I could just smell it. I don't care how bad, after what happened. You know, his dad was trash, though. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, I mean, I could just smell him, and it was just, his body, he didn't have body odor, but his semen stank. Like it was real bleachy, like smelling. And I could just, so your diet has a lot to do with that. And it was no way in hell I was going to do nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's not going in here.
that sounds like some malt liquor dick. You know what I mean? All he drink is malt liquor,
It
malt liquor, malt liquor.
was. It was. He wasn't a malt liquor, but he was a heavy. He was drinking a lot. You know,
He
diet
was on
wasn't
that.
good. Eating
Yeah,
fried chicken, everything else. You know what I'm saying? But to look at him, I'm to my fine is fine. But
yeah, but that health side, you can smell it through
clean
his
that
organs.
diet up. Same
That
thing with a
nigga.
woman.
Yeah.
Same thing with a woman.
Hey, being that
Let
they
me tell
gotta
you
pay to
something else
watch this
too.
shit.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something. I'm so I'm
yeah,
spending time with a particular dude at one point.
yeah,
And we're in a room or whatever, right? We're doing what we
for
did.
sure.
We were in there and we like talking. He was like, yeah, you could tell you take care of yourself. Like, look how long we been in here. You don't smell nothing in this room. So I'm looking at him like, what kind of stank ass bitches you been messing with? Like,
For
what is the
real.
room supposed to be smelling like? Like, you nasty.
For real. Like, that's another turn off for
This
me.
was like, the room don't smell like nothing. Man, shut up.
Hey, I testify that I have turned down some pussy just because how it smells. I don't want to smell like I know women can be completely odorless, and I know that's a good thing. And then of course, it got some kind of got
It
organic
got maybe
smell.
a little smell, you know what I'm saying? A little musk or something, but not
Yeah,
a like pungent smell. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Like,
That's
like
completely different.
I don't want no dead fish in my motherfucking presence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
it
this,
should anything fishy is not right. Okay?
yeah, that don't
You better
even when you
take if
said
it
fishy.
smell like fish in there, smelling fishy, you should take it to the hospital. It should not smell like that.
Oh, that's some
pH
serious
levels
going
are
on.
all kind of
Yeah,
shit going on. Yeah.
damn, man.
It
Could you
shouldn't smell
imagine
fishy
if you
like
like
that.
if you were a married woman or a man
But you
and
know
you
what? I'm gonna be honest with you too. Some different herbs and stuff will give you a fishy smell with women. There's I think it was acetyl L-carnitine. Like people take it for like memory, nerve conduction and stuff like that. It would give off a fishy odor to women.
yeah, but like I mean,
I mean,
you know,
and it ain't nothing wrong with her sexually, but that medicine, just like, it'll make you smell fishy.
okay. That's why I asked you about the pineapple because I don't know if that was a what they call it, urban legend that if you eat a lot of pineapple and she suck your dick,
Yeah, a lot of
it
people
tastes.
say that, you know what I'm saying, that it's supposed to taste better. But like I say, you can't just eat pineapple and count all that other bullshit you've been eating. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you think
So
you can go to
you
Southern
think you're gonna be
Classic?
able to eat one day of pineapple? Yay!
Yeah, yeah, you
And
still
then
eat
all of a
Southern
sudden I'm
Classic?
I'm eating me a
Yeah, yeah.
cup of
Nah,
pineapple before I go over here. No.
nah. Yeah. Okay, so that's sort of relatable to when I was in college, and there was this dude that was from Shreveport, and he was like kind of like telling me how to get an instant hard on, almost instant hard on, and so at the age of 18, I didn't need this stuff, but I was taking Geritol, and I was doing the pill for him. And on the thing, it'll tell you like 1 to 2 a day. But look, this man here, he played football. And so he was like, look, man, say, look, this is how you gonna do this, bro. You gotta take one in the morning when you have breakfast. Even if you don't have breakfast, take one in the morning. When you go get your lunch, take another one for lunch. Then when you get your dinner, take another one in your dinner. And then before you go to bed, take one more. And then just keep that up. And
What?
like, yeah, and he said, don't expect it to work right away. Like, keep that routine up for five days straight. So, like, just like the pineapple, you can't, like, just eat one pineapple. So, like, I swear to God, I thought this was a joke. And, and like, so it worked in college, but I carried it on to the Army. So one day I was in Walmart going to get some, like, the pill, big old giant bottle of Geritol. And I'm just like, la, 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 la. I ain't thinking shit of it. And there was this black woman in line, and she turned around and she said, that's how I got this little one. I ain't even saying shit. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. Like, what? They know about this shit? I was like, oh shit. But that Geritol, it's supposed to be for older people, but like when I was young, that shit was like over the counter Viagra, So yeah, I
Oh
get
my
it.
God.
You just can't take that shit right away, You just can't eat pineapple and think like, yeah, my shit gonna smell like, But I'm an older guy, so my body is changing. So it's good that you give me all these lessons though, because as an older guy, this is 2024 on the Julian calendar, and I want to sort of build muscle mass. I kind of want to be more toned, not more buff. You know what I mean? And I think like working out, and I know a lot about health. I'm not like a guru, but I do want to like get back to what I was on, like say 5 years ago, and improve. But as a trucker, it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna put my mind to it because um, whatever woman I
Yeah,
decide to
you
settle
have
down with,
to make the decision to work out
yeah,
when you drive truck.
yeah, it's hard to make the
Hmm.
decision because like when you park this motherfucker, you be like, I don't really want to do shit.
Yeah,
So
you've been driving the whole time. Your life is more sedentary, honestly, because you drive truck. You just sit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You spend a
yeah,
great deal of your time sitting.
well, I had a girlfriend at one time rode on the truck with me some like 5 years ago, and she was just like, you act like she used to call my dick the golden dick because she used to think I didn't want to give it to her, and I used to be so sincere and trying to tell her like, man, I just want to get some rest. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I mean, I done caught this nigga fucking me in my sleep. I wake up, I'm looking at it, this nigga just ride. I'm like, yo, this nigga did not just jump on a sleep hard dick sleep. This nigga up here just ride my dick. I'm like, and like trucking is very hard because like, and sometimes I used to try to, get involved, but then there was sometimes I just like let that nigga do what the fuck she want to do. When she finished, I'm just gonna roll the fuck back over and go to fucking sleep. Clean my dick off. Thank you, please. Good night. You know what I mean? And it was hard.
Right.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Like there was times I wanted her, you know what I mean? But like that motherfucker used to be like a goddamn like she was shell shocked from not getting no dick or something. Like I gotta get this nigga dick, you know what I mean? And my homeboy, he's like, nigga, that's bad. Like if you kind of like don't want to fuck her, she gonna think you're not attracted to her. And I'm like, yeah, no, man. It's just I drive fucking trucks, man. Like I be like that nigga be back there, sleep 5-6 hours while I'm driving. Get up, hey, and I'll sit in the passenger seat. And I already know where this shit finna go. When I park, this motherfucker gonna think I'm ready to go. And I'm like, nah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it ain't working like that.
So she been rested up. She didn't drove around. She rested up.
Yeah, I've been driving
While
for
you
like 8
riding,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. But as a trucker, I definitely like want to put focus on our health or my health because as a trucker, man, like I got a small little beer belly or a trucker's belly, and that's kind of scary because one day I was driving and I was like, damn, why does seatbelt feel a certain way? And when I looked down, the fucking seatbelt was coupled under my stomach, and I had never seen that shit before. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
And then a chick that was
you
younger than
do
me
gain weight
she
in
said
that
I was
truck.
fat.
Hmm.
I ain't never had nobody call me fat in my whole entire life. And a younger chick like, you're kind of fat. I'm like, what? I kind of, know. She probably was like saying it like, it's like, you need to do something. But I was like, more like, bitch, do you not know I've been skinny all my fucking life? I've never thought nobody would ever, I'm looking like, wait, what? This bitch, I went in the bathroom looking at myself and shit like, I'm fucking fat? Like, no fucking way. But,
How
I
you
kind
felt
of was
about that,
smiling.
man?
I was smiling about that shit. No
You
shit.
happy
I was,
about your little trucker belly?
nah, not at all. No, my mom's like on some old like, you need to get rid of that because it don't look right. A short man with a stomach that don't look right. And then my mind got no fucking filter. I'm walking through the house and shit. What? She's like, yeah, that don't look good. Ain't no woman gonna want to see no
Mm,
short man with a big old stomach. He like, look how
mm,
it's sticking
mm,
out.
mm.
I'm like, damn, man. Thanks, mom. Appreciate it. But I mean, even walking helps
Mm.
though, cause I want to like start walking first before I start running again, cause
You
I know how
do.
to.
You have to start walking. But men, y'all can lose weight and shred and get in shape much quicker than women.
Even as an older man.
Yeah, you can do it much quicker than a woman can. Anything about losing weight is diet. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about
Yeah.
being on the road, y'all consume all those freaking carbs. And another thing that make you gain weight around your waistline is high cortisol levels. Cause every truck I know is cussing people out the whole time they driving. So your stress level is up.
Yeah, and that is why I'm on ashwagandha. I'm trying to keep that shit low because you ain't lying. Like that's real talk. Like stress is something serious. As
Every
soon as you
truck
get
I
over,
know just like stressed out and like it's mad. But
yeah,
just dealing
yeah,
with people all day in traffic like that, I couldn't imagine. Because I'm cussing on a 10-minute ride. Now imagine what's going on for 7, 8, 9 hours of ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah.
pissed
My
off
mom,
going to the grocery store.
yeah, she said I curse too much when I'm around her, and it just come out natural. And I was just trying to explain to her like I don't be trying to like really curse like that. It's just that like being out here on this road with these grown other men, and it get real out here. I mean, it can get kind of dangerous and treacherous. So and I'd have been on the phone talking to you, talking to other people, and in the middle of a conversation, somebody do something, and I just curse like up a storm, and then try to get back to the conversation. It's just in America in 2024, I feel like everybody's out for themselves, and you can see it in their way of driving. Everybody's out for themselves. Every seldom you'll see some kind, generous person, and when it happens, we kind of like be overwhelmed, like, oh wow, thank you, because like an 8,
Man,
9,
that's
10 hour
everywhere in
day.
life though.
Yeah, it is though. It is. But so all
That's the
that does have
sad
like to
thing.
do with health. Yeah, it's very sad. It's sad, but I move accordingly to how everybody function now. Doesn't make me a bad person though.
No,
But
no, it
yeah,
doesn't. But it's a high stress environment driving a truck, being by yourself and driving a truck. And so many lives, a false move could take somebody out in those big trucks. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very cautious. And other people just don't respect the truck on the road.
nope, nope. I mean,
Yeah.
there are a few out there, but it's like so. Like when I get out the truck and I drive my personal truck, I be wondering like the way I drive, do other truckers know I'm a trucker? Because there's like certain things we do and pay attention to and how we move around the highway in our personal vehicle. And sometimes I be feeling like I bet they be like, I think that dude's a trucker. Because the majority of people, they drive like they got no license. Like they just got it out
Man,
the bubble gum machine.
that's how I felt like my husband drove, even though he was a trucker. Man, I would be scared for my life in the car with him.
What?
I did not trust his driving, and I know he drove 18 years. I was like, no. I would be holding on to,
That little
just for dear
handlebar.
life. Just, yeah, I'm just
Ah!
like,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, hell
Because
no,
like
that's stress.
he driving out with his knees, he out in the side door. I'm like, what do you need?
Oh
I'll
yeah, he
get it
doing that
for
little
you.
trick
Just
when
look
you be
at the
staring like that.
road.
Yeah, he be staring like that. Yeah.
Man, that would make me so nervous. Like, what do you need out of this car? I can get it. I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
Man, I
Um,
couldn't take it. I could not take it. I could not take it. I couldn't.
when I drove that hot shot truck for like 2 years, it's a it is a difference like from the big semi and
Oh
you're
Lord,
not
I'm
supposed.
yawning on you.
It's all good. We're gonna end this in a minute. You're not supposed to take your eyes off the road on a semi, but from time to time you do. But it doesn't veer as hard as easy as a pickup truck or a car. Like like I caught on to that real quick when I was doing that hot shot driving, and a couple of times I was trying to do something in my Dodge, and that thing came off the road too easy, and that's when I realized, like, man, you can't
Mm.
play around because like they take us to the ringer if we cause an accident. They think we got millions of dollars, and they be ready to give us like a
And
serious loss.
people waiting on you to run over them or something to happen because they want to get paid.
Of course.
They know you have that extra insurance because you drive truck. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Don't you have to have like $1 million insurance or something like that?
I think the minimum last time I checked was like $750,000. But if you haul a certain amount of freight, it has to start out at $1 million. Like so, car hauling $1
Yeah.
million, dry van it's like 750,000 because there's only
Yeah.
so much freight can go
I know
inside
a
that
little
van.
bit. I still remember a little bit going on.
Yeah. So and
Yeah.
yeah, like when I was car hauling, I messed up a couple of vehicles and you know. And when I had to renew my insurance, it went up a little bit, and I learned a lot about it. And that's why I
Mm.
don't even car haul no more because being if you're from the state of Louisiana, you got to give like over $1 million bond insurance for you to even get into car hauling, and so that means it requires more money for you
Mm.
to put down. And even if you try to meet the minimum of putting down the minimum, that means you're what's that phrase they say? Like if you have an accident, they say you have to pay only the deductible. Yeah, the deductible be a bigger, larger amount because you put a smaller amount to get your insurance. So like this
Yeah.
guy put like $5,000 down, his deductible's on at like $2,000. And if you put a lower amount, your deductible gonna be like $4-5 grand. And some of them people out there ain't good managing
Mm.
their money, so they ain't got it. They be out here just barely making it. They ain't got it. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, Millie J, we can call it a night because this was a nice run. I appreciate you coming on here. This not gonna be your
Of
last time on
course.
here. Yeah, we're gonna let you
No,
get to
we'll be a
your.
little more structured and everything the next time.
Oh
You
yeah,
won't
we ain't
have
got
to,
it.
you
Yeah,
know. Because look, we talked about sex, cars, everything. That's what this is about, huh? Just talking, just chat,
yeah.
just
Just
running
talking like
without
yeah,
serious.
like yes,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm saying?
correct. Because you heard my little stories on the side stories based off the main story. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
cool.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it's a
I'm your
good test
person,
run.
I'm slightly ADD. I
But
have all kind of conversations going on back and forth.
but this was a good little run though. This is my first time
Yeah.
trying it out on this platform on this software. I don't want like they ain't paying me, so I ain't gonna tell them
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell people what I'm using shit. Cause fuck this shit, man. What you use? None of your
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
business.
want no free advertising. Ain't no free advertising here.
Yeah. Like what that
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker say? That mafia music is like pay me. What? Pay me, and I'll tell you which one I'm fucking using, man. Like this is 2024. This is Done Series, the Done Series show, and motherfucker
And that's
pay me.
all you need to know right now.
Yeah. All
Pay
right.
me.
All right. So let me
All
go and
right.
get out of here. And you have a wonderful night, okay?
I will.
And
Thanks
let
for
me hit.
inviting me on. I will be back. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we can
Yeah.
run it
Yeah.
and talk about
Definitely.
everything.
Yeah. And I want you to
You
meet
know
my
what we're gonna talk
co-host.
about one time? I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about one time I'm on here. So I
Okay.
was listening to this other podcast, and it was an adult filmmaker, a man adult filmmaker. So even though I like to talk and educate about sex, I don't think, I hear men say pussy is pussy, right? But I was
Yeah.
listening to the adult film artist talk about it. He was like, it's not, you know, you see how visual you are, but this man was talking about how every pussy felt different when he was on the inside of it. Like,
Okay. Now that you
it's
said that.
some that soon as he get in,
Yeah.
he said, okay, this was his scenario. He had two women that he was about to film with. This is before he became like more big. He was
Yeah.
doing like a little independent. So he
Yeah.
had two of them. He was like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna bend them over and I'm going in down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
So he said he gets in one of them and he pumps 1, 2, 3, 4. He like, oh shit, I got to let me switch to the other one.
Yeah.
So he was like, if I switch to the other one, maybe, I can, break my concentration and last a little longer. He said he switched to the other one. Everything is good. He in there 30, 40 minutes, no problem. You know what I'm saying? He getting all his footage on. So he's like, well, let me switch back to the other one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. He about to blow again. It was just, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm interested.
everyone is different, you know. But men don't give credit. Pussy, all pussy the same. It's not.
No, because you know what?
It's
And then
like
when
all penis is the same.
you asked me earlier about I'm about a visual. So now I thought about the physical feeling part. The kegels is my thing.
Right.
The kegels is my thing. And I can tell it don't matter how
You
hard
like
or
when
how
she
fast.
squeeze it around?
What? That shit make me stop my ass. I be like, and I'm like, hold on. And it's something at the very fucking back fucking area that it seems like it be thumping around it and shit. I like that little section. Whatever going on back there, that's the shit I like. It's like, and the head is the most sensitive part to me. I know the shaft might be, but the head, it's like it be
No,
thumping past that
it's the
motherfucker.
head right around, yeah,
Yeah.
right around
And
your
when I
head.
find it, I take Bernie Mac's fucking advice and I stir it around like coffee because I be trying to thump that motherfucker to death. And I see eyes roll and I'm like, whatever that is back there, I'm fucking touching it. And she likes that shit. You know what I mean? It's for real.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Mr. Golden Dick.
yeah. We gonna fuck around have women later on in the future when they start getting like a big fan base trying to fucking hawk me and shit. Hey man, hey, is this done serious? I want to know if you got a golden dick. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I seen your
Yeah,
show.
it got to be true. Millie J said it.
Oh my
Millie J
god.
called you Golden Dick. You know?
Hey, make me feel like a little bitch boy be trying to grab my dick in public. Hey, yo, whoa, wow. You going too far. Like, damn. You
Oh,
like
so
a
then you start feeling objectified?
I be like, you fucking like a broke paparazzi and shit, stalking me and shit. You ain't even got a fucking paparazzi job. You just trying to find out about some dick. You know what I mean?
Uh-uh.
Like, what happened to the man
Mr.
pursuing some pussy? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know, all that can change now. Women are really aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I agree. I know. They
That's a
are.
whole nother subject to be talking about, you know.
Yeah, we gonna cover that next time. Aggressive women
Yeah,
that
because
yeah, for real.
because
Cause
this
like,
guy, he told me, and it made so much sense. I feel like I'm so objectified by men. They talk to me about sex all the time. And I'm not saying I'm the hottest thing out here, but I also don't have to walk around with a bag on my head either. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? So I feel like I'm an attractive woman. But it
okay.
upsets me that men are so overtly sexual. And I will talk about sex and discuss it, but like, you can't hold a conversation without talking to me about sex. So this guy I was talking to, and he was like, it's just come to a point now with women. It's like if you got your own job and you take care of yourself and whatever, all y'all wanted some dick from us. And he was like,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's like we just out here like, hey, here goes some dick, because that's all I got to offer. Because I've heard, he told me, he was like, I heard women say, a man can't do nothing for me but give me some dick. So do y'all feel like that? Is that why men are so, hey, look
Uh,
at my dick?
in my opinion though, it's starting to get like that. I mean, like at my age, I got a wide variety of high in age or a little lower below my age. So, but yeah, I kind of agree with him because like I don't know if that's like was planned to be that way that they put women in a more position of power or a better job, but the ratio of the stats say that women finish college or a higher percentage graduate. So we gonna see that they already got better jobs, they doing better than us. But there are men that's doing good too. And so maybe with the way things are today and the times today, it's more like, it is an attitude out there where women feel like, I've been paying all my bills by myself and I got a nice car by myself. I've been doing all this in I put myself through school. So yeah, you're fine, you're good looking, but I don't need nothing from you. So except some dick, you know? And it's more prevalent. That's the word I want to use. It is, I'm not saying and I don't like to be absolute because I haven't met every woman on this side of the hemisphere.
Oh, right.
But yeah, but in my experience though, like yeah, it's weird to me because approaching them is not the same as it was back in the days. And so
Mm.
you don't even know what to say sometimes because you just don't know what, like, you can see her whole aura and her whole demeanor and her whole physique and her whole way she dressed in her class. And it's like you try not to judge a book by its cover, and then you try to give them the benefit of doubt. And then when you speak to them and you get to know them, like I was actually trying to get to know a doctor, and she invited me to a hotel room, and we sat there and talked, and she was just like, "Yeah, I'm doing this, getting land at my parents, and it's acres and this, and I'm doing my internship." So she literally gave me an ultimatum, like, it's pretty much like we can fuck or whatever, but I need to be focusing on this. And I'm like, I was like, you know what? It was nice talking to you. So I'm not even that type of dude for you. And in the
Hmm.
beginning, I was like, okay, this is a woman that got a college degree, a doctorate, and she got a profession. Maybe we can like really build something. But that chopped that shit down quick. The minute she sat down and explained that shit to me like so direct, and I wasn't ready for that. And I'm all in my attire, looking nice, and shit. I ain't about that hotel room. Like, man, you got me fucked up. I ain't finna be your motherfucking Deuce
You
Bigelow.
feel
You got me.
dirty for being a
Yeah, yeah,
boy
yeah,
toy.
yeah, man, yeah. Nah, you ain't finna be
You like, I have so much more to offer than just some dick.
dick. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, I mean, some other guys
Oh,
be like,
really?
you should have fucked the fuck out of her. You should
Like,
have
what
fucked her.
about
You
my
made you.
brain? What about my brain? That's how you sound. What about me? She didn't really see me. She just saw what I had.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know I'm handsome. You thought, I mean, I can get your rocks off. How does that even sound? Like the woman saying I'm supposed to help her
But
get her
that's how
rocks off.
women been treated for so long. It's
Yeah, I
just
know
so
that.
funny, you know.
I know that.
Women
I
get
know that.
treated like that all the time. I don't approve of it from neither sex, but I'm just,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I got another friend, and he tries to tell me these sort of things. Like, well, when you was young, you treated him like this. So you come on, man. You can't get mad if that came back. I'm like, well, you trying to make this shit sound like some karma, bro. Like, I done been through a lot in life, so I feel like, okay, that's not what that is, man. Like, that is not what that is. No, just because I did this when I was like 18, 19, 20, that is not what that is, bro. That's just the things are shifting. And in my opinion, though, like, if you masculinity is like being attacked. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the more
I'm gonna
publicized,
agree.
uh,
I'm gonna agree with that. Everything a man say or do, we be like, that's toxic masculinity.
yeah,
But
yeah,
then, if you're too sensitive, then we got a
Bravo
problem with
male,
that too. Oh, he too sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like, where do y'all go? You know what I'm saying? Where do you go with
yeah,
that?
and that make it hard because now we trying to accommodate or cater to your needs, or we trying to compromise a little bit without compromising the masculinity part because my grandparents pretty much raised me for a while, and my grandfather was ex-military, so you know there was a certain things a man's supposed to do. But today, if you do those manly supposed to do things, it's like,
You trying to rule me? You can't
yeah, yeah,
control me.
yeah. And it's not like you being
Like, I
abusive or
mean,
aggressive. It's just like I was supposed to be doing certain shit. I ain't asked you to go cut no fucking grass, did I? I went out there and cut the shit any fucking way. You know what I mean? I don't make you go take the trash. But now women like I can take out my own trash. I can cut my own grass. And this is minute, small, minor things of being a man. It's other stuff like my grandfather retired, but his wife did have a job, but that supplemented other money that probably needed to help build the house into like getting better living room furniture and all that. But they worked together, of course. And I don't know if my grandmother agreed to it and not going to college or whatever, but it worked for them. And I know they communicate about everything. So like if I needed school clothes, she communicated to him. He communicated to my mom. Like it was everybody had a role to play. That's how I look at it. The roles
it's
is
been
just
such a
like,
breakdown. Yeah, you know, we can do hour long segments on some of the things that I feel like is wrong and just crazy in society and people expectations and you know what I'm saying. I
yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
have like me personally. I consider myself to be a very modern woman. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
consider myself to be a very modern woman. I do have my own career. I can take care of myself and things like that. Now, four is having a man around so like I operate in some masculine energy. I can't lie about that, but I'm forced into it because I've had the household. I take care of so many things. But it
Okay.
takes a man. It's just like this, and some women gonna be mad at me for saying it. Masculinity will trump the feminine energy around them. You can see a group of men standing together, and there's gonna always be one that's a little more masculine, a little more. You're gonna tell he the leader of the group. You gonna see it.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, you will. Like even as a
He'll stand
man,
out in the group. So even as a
yeah,
man,
I
you
can
you
witness it.
know that there's one man that's a little bit more. And masculinity is not about boasting, bragging, or showing off or whatever. It's a era about him. Like I say, I can
Like
be a
taking
little more
control of a
take
situation.
charge and control of
Yeah,
things because I have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, for the right man or for a man who operates as a man, because masculinity is not just aggressive and stuff like that. They know how to be vulnerable when it's time to be vulnerable, but also know how to lead with care. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
I don't know it. Like, if you're married and I trust the decisions that you're making, and you make good, sound decisions that's in the best interest for the both of us, lead on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm okay. I will follow you where you going because now I trust you. But you cannot be running around here talking about, oh y'all never want to let a man lead. Where you leading me to?
Oh yeah,
What,
and
what have you
that's
established that you're leading me
yeah,
to?
and that's a difference. Like I look
And
at my
I'm not just
grandfather for an
talking about
example.
money. I'm talking about like just
You,
just moral values, moral compass, knowing how to model yourself as a human being. Be the kind of person I want to raise my children with and model them behind and stuff. We
yeah.
don't have that as common as, we would like to have it. So that's why women have stepped up and been more masculine. It's a whole bunch of factors that play off into it,
I'm not going to even
society,
front.
where you grew up. It's just a lot of stuff,
I mean,
you
like that's what I'm
know.
saying. I'm not going to front. Like a lot of men probably ain't gonna like when I say this shit, but it's a lot of motherfucking men out here that like they talk all that noise, but like they don't really have no core values. Like soon as something come along and it perk their interest, they dump their values right in the trash can. And women be observing
Right.
that shit. Women can observe just as well as a
Mhm.
man can. And they can
Just
see
as
that you
well as
full of
men
shit. And it's a lot of full of shit men out here. I'm not gonna fucking front. It's a
and
lot.
women.
Ooh.
I said on our part, it's on both sides. So I don't just feel like, it ain't a male or female problem. It's a society problem. And then it's like we listen to so many gurus and experts on this and experts on that. And instead of bringing us together, it's like they just tear us further apart for ratings and, to become popular. And so it's like male versus female all the time. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like unifying us, especially in our black community. Man, they got the men and women so against each other, it happens so often.
All
But,
right.
so you know what? I am gonna get on. So I thank you for having me on because you know me and you, we'll talk all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, and I know, and my light
We
just
will talk all
it's
night.
yeah, it died on me because it's battery operated, and that let me know that's another part
Okay.
of the test. You know, that was another part. I just plugged it up so I can see it works when you plug it up too. So that means like they say it got a
Okay.
good hour and some change worth of it, and that's true. So we have went over the threshold. So all right, Millie J, thank you for coming to the Done
Yeah,
Series
let
show.
me know.
And until the next time, I'll catch you on the flip side, and I'll send you the invite,
All
and you will
right.
be in here. All right, you have a
We'll
good night,
be
and
here
do
with bells on, baby. Good night.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, good night. And I'm gonna end this with the classical music.
Bye, y'all.
Ciao.
The Don Sirius Show.